this is the fourth time we've done this competition. We should probably have some type of official recorded intro. We don't have one of those yet.
No.
So Steve is going to be doing it live for us this morning. So, Steve, are you ready?
Yes.
It is time for...
the Battle of the Self-Proclaimed Experts.
All right, and it is the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia version of this that we are doing.
If you stop and think about this, so we've done Harry Potter, which is one of probably the most elaborate of the collections of work that you would have to be aware of. This is right up there.
Oh, it's got to be beyond. If you think about the hours of programming,
good
from
point.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, it's got to eclipse the.
It's amazing.
The Harry Potter universe. So we reached out to our listening audience and we asked for you to tell us why you should be in our contest, and we got, as we figured, loads and loads and loads of great responses.
Right.
And they were really hard to narrow down, but we had to do it. And it's the only way to filter through and just find some people that we think might be good competitors. And we can't do a battle royale with everybody and then narrow it down and bracket it down to 2 people. So this is how we do it.
Knowledge and passion. That's what we were looking for.
All right. And we have 2 people in the studio. And I'm going to read the emails. Some of them are kind of long, so I'm going to read portions of the emails
Reader's Digest version
that were sent in. This one first says, Gadzooks Gang, as a stakeholder in kitten mittens and current student studying bird law at Patrick's Pub University, it's an honor to place my name in contention for this self-proclaimed expertise. 15 seasons and counting of Sunny content directly linked to my brain over the last 17 years have allowed my inner day man to shine through and have it be a huge piece of who I am, my personality, in quotes, situations I directly tie into my everyday life. I am incredibly thankful for what the gang has been able to create and produce for us over the years, and I hope my obnoxious ability to have that content as part of who I am win me the title. On top of that, the Preston and Steve Show has been my personal inspiration for wanting to work in radio/broadcasting, attempts at the difficult job front over the years of on top of recent historical events have led me away a bit, but the dream constantly remains whenever the frequency turns to 93.3. Hope to rid myself of all safety nets. Blending 2 of my passions is a dream, and thankful for the opportunity from you all. But anyway, see you later, Jabronis. Cool word. Signed, the Golden God, who is currently untethered and whose rage has no bounds at all, James Bailey. Is here this morning. Good morning, James.
I just wanted to make sure I could perform a successful ocular pat down prior to us starting here.
Yes.
Okay. All safe. You guys are all checked.
All right, thank you.
Thank God.
He's wearing his goggles.
Right.
We are good to go.
We're all good. It's a pleasure to be here, guys. I mean, like a literal dream to be sitting here talking to you guys. So thank you.
That's awesome.
It is our pleasure, and thank you for all of your enthusiasm. We appreciate that. All right, and our next contestant sent in the following email. It said, you know what? Let me kick down a little thing to you that our founding fathers kicked down to me. And it goes, don't tread on me. And right now, if you guys don't pick me for this contest, you'll be treading all over me. If I'm selected, and when I do eventually win, I'm going to peak so hard that everybody in Philadelphia is going to feel it. If I'm unfortunately passed over as the self-proclaimed expert, I'll get all in your faces and point out your faults. But after I win, I'm relaxing. I'm getting blackout drunk, and you're leaving me alone. But Kathy, just a heads up, I'll give you $50 if you drink soup out of my shoe and take your top off.
That's a good deal.
I'm sorry, Kathy.
She's done it for less.
What color, by the way?
Thanks.
It's a lengthy email. I'm not going to get to all of it, but he was born and raised in South Jersey, graduated from Rowan University, a staff sergeant in the National Army Guard. Please welcome Alex Crespo.
Thanks for having me.
Morning, Alex. Happy to have you here. Thanks for being on board.
This is awesome. Appreciate it. And again, sorry, Kathy.
Listen, this is the way things are going to work with Battle of the So-Called Experts. Oh, I'm sorry. With
Battle of the Self-Proclaimed Experts.
All right, this is the way it's going to work. We're going to have 3 rounds of questions. Each round is going to be a different level of difficulty. Obviously, we'll start with the easier questions, move on to medium, and then we will get to the hard questions. The first round, questions are worth 1 point each.
1 point.
The second round, questions are worth 2 points each.
2 points.
And in the third round, where the scores can really change, It's 5 points.
5 points.
Now, if we find ourselves in the event event of a tie,
A tie.
Stop.
we do have a tiebreaker question that will determine our winner. And I know I'm forgetting something. Oh, yes.
Sarah Marshall.
What?
Oh, forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Oh, forgetting Sarah Marshall.
One of my
So, as I ask the question, either one of you can buzz in at any time. Now, if you buzz in before I finish with the question, I'm going to stop where I am. You'll have to answer the question at that point. There may be more to it that you miss out on, but if you're feeling strong, you can go for it. Now, if you do get it incorrect when you interrupt me, I will pose the rest of the question to your competitor, and they will get to hear the entire clue and then give us an answer.
Yes.
So they might have an advantage. That's up to you. That's where a little strategy comes into play. We need to test out our buzzers to see what they sound like. So let's go. Alex, if you could hit your button. Oh! That will mean that Alex has buzzed in first.
That's great.
And James, could you hit yours?
Hey!
All right. When you hear that, that's James, and he will get to answer the question. And that's how things work. We have our podiums set up here in the studio. If you're streaming on YouTube, you'll be able to see all of this live. Nick is going to be our scorekeeper. Nick, you all set?
Yes, sir.
All right. I don't have your mic on.
This one? There we go.
There you are.
Mike wasn't on.
All right. So we are going to get this underway. Let's begin with round number 1. Gentlemen, grab your signaling buttons. And by the way, I need to compliment them on their T-shirts. They are wearing It's Always Sunny centric shirts.
Oh, yeah.
We have the Bird Law shirt and the Implication shirt as well.
You had to call them to say, at least to alert them to the fact that while we are fans and watch the show, these are the encyclopedic knowledge of the whole show. So we may not be aware of everything.
And in fact, I need Connor in here because Connor is going to be our judge should we need to go to a ruling.
Connor's another super fan.
Connor's a super fan, and he helped out with all of the questions. So, Connor, I may go to you for a thumbs up or thumbs down.
Like
on
the
correct.
gladiators.
All right, here we go. Starting with 1-point questions. These are the easier questions of the lot. Let's begin. Here we go. In what year did It's Always Sunny debut?
Hey!
James.
August 4th, 2005.
He knew the date. Oh, my God, that is correct. Absolutely. 1 point for James. Like I said, these are the easier questions. Question number 2, and there are 5 questions per round. I forgot to mention that. Which Pennsylvania bridge is seen? Alex.
I'm going to go Strawberry Mansion Bridge. But
That
I
is
think I jumped the gun.
That is incorrect. Which Pennsylvania bridge is seen in the opening credits?
George Washington Bridge, correct? Or no?
That is incorrect. That is incorrect. Both of them wrong. It's the Ben Franklin Bridge.
George Washington Bridge is in New York, James.
Round up. No, that's very different. Very different.
All right.
Is it the Verrazano Narrows Bridge?
Here we go.
Golden Gate.
Yeah.
And by the way, you heard Casey playing sound effects.
Yeah.
For a correct answer, for an incorrect answer, you will hear this,
Dead air.
or you will hear this.
This is not good radio.
All right, and for a correct answer, you'll hear, or
Rock flag and eagle.
See, it all looks professional.
it does.
Yeah.
All right, third question of the first round, and there are 5 per round. Here we go. What is Dee's nickname that was?
Hey!
All right, James.
Shut up, Bird.
Incorrect.
Ooh,
This
I
is
know what
not
it is.
good radio.
What is Dee's nickname that was given to her in high school?
The Aluminum Monster.
Yep.
That is correct. Alex gets a point.
Rock flag and eagle.
That's from the episode titled The Aluminum Monster versus Fatty Magoo. Question number 4. What is Rickety Cricket's
Hey!
James?
Matthew Mara.
Matthew Marr is correct. Rickety Cricket's real name. All right, question number 5, and this is a lengthy one. A lengthy setup. I just want to tell you ahead of time. Here we go. Mac and Charlie go to a diving pool they used to go to as kids, but the pool has been abandoned and is full of garbage. Mac says that the pool looks like the way that it is because of a pattern of discrimination against lower class people, but Charlie says it's because a kid drowned. Alex?
Jamie Nelson.
That is correct! And round one comes to a completion. And by the way, that was from Mac and Charlie White Trash episode. Nick, what is the score so far?
All tied up at 2 apiece.
Nice, guys.
2
Very
for
nice.
Alex, 2 for James.
It's a tie score.
And they got the same question incorrect, I want to point out. So nobody stole anything from anyone on that one. So 2-2 in round one. And we now move on to a slightly more difficult section of our contest. This is round 2 with our medium difficulty questions, and each question is worth 2 points.
2 points.
It's helpful.
Question number 1. We need you to give us the full definition for the meaning of the Dennis system.
Hey!
James.
D, demonstrate value. E, you're going to engage physically. N, you are going to nurture that dependence. The second N, you are going to make sure you neglect emotionally. I, you are going to inspire hope. And then with that S, you are going to separate entirely.
That's correct.
Well done!
That was impressive, James. All right, 2 points for James on question number 1 of round number 2 as we are playing
The battle of the self-proclaimed experts.
I don't get tired of it.
I love that I can just point to Steve and he'll do that. All right, here we go. Question number 2. Here we go. When the gang buys a boat, Dee is in charge of cleaning out the old stuff, but she throws it overboard. When Charlie starts to find the items, what does he believe?
Hey!
James?
There's a horse cemetery down there with dolls and figurines of sorts.
All right, let me go for a ruling on that. Okay, we have a correct answer. Yes.
Yeah!
Yes. Relics of an ancient horse massacre.
Horse massacre.
That is, we would have accepted. So 2 more points.
I forgot that.
Going to James. Third question. What is the name of Paddy's rival bar in the...
Hey!
All right, James.
Molly's.
Molly's is correct. That's... That is from the episode The Gang Reignites the Rivalry. Fourth question of round 2. Mac creates an exercise bike in Hero or Hate Crime. What is the name of it? Alex.
Am I allowed to say this on air?
You can.
All right, Ass Pounder 4000.
Yes, the Ass Pounder 4000.
I was thinking the same thing.
By the way, the bloopers from that episode, some of the funniest things you'll ever see.
Make sure, I watch my mouth a little bit. That's all.
Nope, it's all good. All right, we can always jump out on you to do something inappropriate. All right, and then the 5th and final question from round number 2.
Round number 2.
Who is the local news reporter that Dennis fantasizes? Alex?
Jackie DiNardo.
Yep.
That's correct. Yeah, Jackie DiNardo. And that is the end of round 2. Nick, what is our total so far?
In round number 2, James got 6 points, Alex got 4, and now James leads 8-6.
Wow.
8-6. So it is anybody's game.
It's anybody's game.
Because round 3 takes us up quite a notch. These are the most difficult questions that we could come up with, and therefore they are going to be worth 5 points each.
5 points each.
So this can absolutely take off.
So
Take off.
I want to ask you guys, as far as the prize is concerned, because it is a VIP experience for the It's Always Sunny podcast at the Met. Are you more excited about the parking situation? Because parking at the Met can be really tough. Or is it meeting the gang?
I've never been to the Met, so I'm not too sure how the whole parking thing is, but...
Talking past experience, parking is actually higher on that list than I'm proud to admit.
Have you guys
in this scenario?
Have you guys ever had the opportunity to meet anybody from the show?
From the show directly? No, I have not.
all right.
So this is
They're fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are going to love it. Whoever gets this is going to have a wonderful experience that night. All right, we're ready for the third and final round. 5 points per question, our hardest ones yet.
Battle of the self-proclaimed experts.
Let's begin.
Begin.
Question number 1, here we go. What name does Dennis refer to Frank's character, the troll, in the Nightman Cometh?
Hey!
James.
His name is Antonio in the show itself.
That is correct. Yes, that's a correct answer. Antonio. Dennis refers to him as Antonio before he shoots him.
Bang, bang.
And that is from the Night Man Cometh episode. All right, question number 2. What size shoe? Alex.
13.
Yes! Wow. To finish the question, what size shoe does Sweet D wear? And that is from the episode Who Pooped the Bed? A size 13. 5 points. All right, we have 3 more questions to go in round number 3. Here we go. Pappy McPoyle, the patriarch of the McPoyle family, has a pet Pocono swallow. Alex wants to answer. Alex?
Royal McPoyle.
That is correct!
Wow, played.
That is from McPoyle and Ponderosa, the trial of the century. So 5 points for Alex.
Wow.
4th question in the 3rd round. What are the names of the 2 episodes that Preston and Steve are...
Hey!
James?
The gang gets whacked, part 1 and 2.
That is incorrect.
This is not good radio.
So I'll finish the question for Alex. What are the names of the 2 episodes that Preston and Steve are both in?
All right. Charlie Goes America, all over everybody's asses, and Mac's Big Break.
That is incorrect. It was indeed Mac's Big Break, but the other was America's Next Top Paddy's Billboard Model Contest.
You starred in...
Yeah, Casey and I were in the Charlie episode.
That's correct.
You might remember us from the high five we gave in the background.
Yeah, in the van, right.
I was in, Steve and I were in the one with the construction workers. That was the Billboard Contest.
And we were with
and
some...
Mac's Big Break was the...
Eagles players were with us.
The Flyers game. That's correct, yes. All right, so the last question we posed to you has to do with the episode that Kathy was in. All right.
The episode Kathy was in.
In the episode that Kathy was in, Dennis looks like a registered sex offender was the name. What was the name of the sex offender?
What a good question.
In the episode that Kathy was in, Dennis looks like a registered sex offender. What was the name of the sex offender? Alex.
Wendell Smart Eyes. Smart Eyes was his nickname.
All right, I'm going to the judges, and they were giving a correct answer for Alex on that one. We would have also accepted Wendell Albright, but Wendell Smart Eyes is correct. And we go to Nick McElwain for the total. And how did we do after round 3?
With 15 points in round 3 and a grand total of 21 points overall, our winner is Alex!
Oh, my goodness. Alex rallied. I thought James had it.
Listen, they're insane, both of them, with their incredible command of this knowledge. But at the end, Alex, you did it, man. Good job.
Thanks, guys.
Wow.
Yeah, that was awesome. Good job.
James, your knowledge is...
I'm gonna kick a little ass.
Hang on.
Smash in the USA. Gonna climb a mountain. Gonna soar a flag. Gonna fly on an eagle. I'm gonna kick some butt. I'm gonna drive a big truck. I'm gonna rule this world. I'm gonna kick some ass. I'm gonna rise up. I'm gonna kick a little ass. Rock, flag, and eagle.
Beautiful.
James, your knowledge is impressive. Oh, my God, he's got a bag of spaghetti.
I forgot to ask you guys what your spaghetti policy was.
Alex, did you bring some cat food to eat?
I brought no cat food. I should have brought a bag of spaghetti. That looks pretty good right now.
You want some?
No, I'm good.
Oh, man,
It's good stuff. They know their stuff.
I wish we could send you both, guys.
You know what? We might not be able to get James into the event, but we can set him up with parking somewhere around the city.
Yeah, maybe we could do that.
If I'm within the vicinity of the event, that's actually still pretty cool.
Well, we are going to set up for Alex as the winner of the self-proclaimed expert of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, a VIP experience, tickets, parking, food and beverage,
yes,
and a meet and greet with the gang for the It's Always Sunny podcast live Monday, September 19th at the Met.
Yeah. I don't think we could have had 2 better contestants. Great job, guys.
All right, you know what? We had tiebreaker questions, and I hate to see these go to waste.
Let's do it.
Want me to ask these just for fun? This is for fun. We'll have you buzz in. All right, so
Tiebreaker questions.
But not for points.
But not for points.
All right.
Just for the hell of it.
Who did the Flyers?
We're doing this.
Who did the Flyers play during the shooting of Mac's Big Break?
Wow.
During the actual shooting of it.
Not the actual murder.
I'm gonna just say the Devils off of guess. Are we buzzing in? My fault.
Nah, just go ahead.
I was gonna say the New Jersey
Yeah, I was
Devils.
gonna say the Red Wings, but
Nope, it was the Montreal Canadiens.
there's some red in there.
Played the Habs, yeah. All right, and then the last one, we had a second one ready to go. In Hero or Hate Crime, the arbitrator scratches the ticket. Now, buzz in if you do know the answer to this. And it revealed the ticket won $10,000 as Mac takes the ass pounder for.
Hey!
Yes.
I'm gonna guess $14.
That is correct. James would have got that right. As Mac takes the ass pounder 4,000 and his ticket and leaves. The others are presented with the bill. How much has Mac left? And it was $14. They used 3 arbitrators in 17 hours. The bill was $9,986. They decided that Mac should pay for it because arbitration was his idea, which will leave him with just $14 because $10,000 minus $9,986 equals 14.
There you go.
Of course, we all know how that works out. You guys were great. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
For being so much fun and for the encyclopedic-like knowledge that you have of one of the great shows of all time.
Let me ask him quickly. James, your favorite It's Always Sunny episode of all time. Wow.
Wow. See, I got hooked early on, probably like late season 2, 3.
Right.
So I have an affinity for those. Season 4 is some of my just absolute favorite. Mac and Charlie as manhunters. And when they hunt Cricket down for that entire episode is one of my favorites.
Okay.
I'd probably go somewhere around that range, at least that time, manhunters.
All right, good choices. And you, Alex?
I think same thing. Those seasons 4, 5, and 6 were probably the best. But my favorite, I think, is probably Charlie Catches a Leprechaun.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
That one's a later one, but
There's so many to choose from. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic stuff.
You guys love the
Family Feud.
The Family Feud
It's just so
episode.
good.
It's so great. I mean, when D buzzes in for the first time,
Knocks it off the podium. It's the best.
And then you later learn that Charlie was one of the survey members coming up with the answer. It was great.
All right. Well, thank you guys again. We appreciate. Yes, go ahead, James.
Genuinely, I just want to thank you guys. Like, this is a literal dream of mine. Always Sunny. This was fun. I came into this like, yeah, cool. I get to meet the gang. Alex, literally have the time of your life.
Yeah,
Thankfully, I have tickets for the Sunday show. So, it would, best case scenario. I said it prior to us going air. Like, literally hearing your guys' voice through this feed right now live is unreal and surreal to me right now, and to be standing here talking to you.
That's very kind.
This
Wow.
enough
Very
is beyond a dream and a life experience. So thank you guys.
Now I don't feel so bad that you lost. Thank you, James.
Me neither.
You
It's
are the
great.
best.
Alex, you say something nice now.
I'm not gonna be able to top that. I do podcasts you guys all the time.
Yeah.
So,
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, it's awesome being here.
Excellent. Well, give us when you go, and we want to hear about the experience and how you
Yes.
a good time you had.
Will do.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Excellent. All right.
Thank
Thank
you so
you
much,
guys,
guys.
Alex and James. Always Sunny, the battle.
The battle of the self-proclaimed experts.
All right, we're gonna take a break.
Brought to you in Dolby Vision.
We'll be back in just a moment. Stay with us.